Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I want to tell you a little story that I learned as a little girl. I grew up in church, and this was one of my favorite stories. It's the story of the parables. So we're going to start off with a master and his 3 servants. So he was going to go away on a long trip for a very long time, and he decided that he was going to leave his most trusted servants with some talents so they can use. So with the first servant that he trusted the most, he gave 5 talents. With the second servant, he gave 2 talents. And with the third servant, he gave 1 talent. So he went away for a really long time, and they all started to work. The first one decided that he was going to invest his money. So he invested the money. He made a profit. The second one decided to start a business. The best that he was working really hard, starting the business, and he was able to make a profit. But the third one, what did the third one do? He was scared. So he decided to bury his talent so he wouldn't lose it. And he didn't do anything at all. So then, a really long time after that, the master came back and he called his servants. Come over, give me the accounts of what you've done with the talents that I gave you. So then he came up to the first servant and he said, Servant, what have you done with the talents that I gave you? So then the servant replied, Well, master, I used the 5 talents that you gave me, I invested it, and I made 5 talents more. Here are your 10 talents. So then the master said, Good servant, go on and enjoy all my riches. So then he went on to the second servant, and he said, Servant, what have you done with all my talents? The second servant replied, Well, I started a business, I worked really hard. I didn't make as much as the first one, but I doubled it. So here are 4 talents. And he said, Good servant, go on and enjoy all my riches. So then the third servant was asked, Servant, what have you done with the talents that I gave you? And the servant replied, Well, I knew that you were a stern and very strict master, so I decided to bury my talent so that way you wouldn't get mad at me. So what did the master reply? He said, You unfaithful servant, I gave you a talent. You had something to do. You could have at least put it in the bank and we would earn interest, but you didn't do anything at all. So then he said, You are hereby banished from my kingdom and you will not enjoy any of my wealth. I want to apply this story to your lives in modern time. The talent back then was the type of currency. The talent I want to speak to you about today are the talents that each of you were given to use. Have you thought about what talents you were given? And what are you doing with those talents? Every single one of you was endowed with these talents. Whether it be singing, whether it be speaking, whether it be doing so many things that you might consider insignificant, but they make a difference in humanity. Each and every one of you has a great responsibility to use these talents that were given to you to do something for your fellow brother or sister. Many times, we are like that third servant, the one that decided to only think about themselves. And guess what he did? He called his master stern and strict. So not only was he not doing anything with the talent that he was given, he was blaming his master for not doing anything with the talent he was given. Stop blaming other people for what you are not doing. What are the talents that you were given to? You know what they are. Why are you not using them? Stop blaming people. The one who has the responsibility is you. It starts with you. I have been given many talents. And each and every time that I use these talents, you know what happens? I am blessed beyond anything that I ever imagined. When you give, you will receive. You could call it the law of attraction. You could call it, in Christianity, we call it the golden rule. You could call it karma. Whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing all across the board. When you give, you shall receive. This Saturday is an event named Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. It's a very important event that raises money for breast cancer awareness. Participate in your local charities. Be involved in your community. Give to others. Use the talents that you were given. You are fostering the talent of your speaking abilities here. Use that speaking for a cause. Do something greater than yourself for you to be blessed. Because when you give, you shall receive. This Saturday, as I mentioned, Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, I was asked to sing the national anthem. And I was honored to the point that it touches my heart to know that I am going to be participating with something that was given to me. I've been singing since I was 3 years old, and it's something that I love to do. I decided that I was going to use my voice for something greater than myself. You see, I don't care about getting rich and famous. That's not why I was given my voice. My voice was to be able to bless other people with peace, with harmony, and to be able to transmit the love that's inside of me to those people. So today, I wanted to give you all something. I wanted to tell you that when you really believe that you can make a difference, you will. But do you really believe it? Do you? I can tell you that when you give and when you believe you can make a difference, you will. And with that, I'd like to share with you a little song that I really love. It's called When You Believe. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. But who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will. You will when you believe. Fellow Toastmasters.